Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk to you about using a disc-based planner. If you guys are new subscribers, then you probably have just seen my Happy Planner that I've been using, but I used to use a very different style of planner. So I used Stalogy's in the past, Passion Planner, Hobonichi brand, a bunch of different kinds, Vera Bradley, Day Designer, multiple different brands of planners. The one thing that all of those planners had in common was that they were not a disc-based system. So I just want to go over some benefits of the disc-based planner system. I'm going to be talking today about Happy Planner, but I know that there's other disc-based planner systems out there. Live Love Posh has a disc-based planner system. Tool does as well, but this is my experience with Happy Planners. So I'm just going to talk about maybe some benefits that you guys might be interested in. I wish I had a video like this back then, because I think that, you know, when I sat down to really write out what I wanted to talk about, there's so many different perks, you could say, about using a disc-based planner system. And I think it would have saved me a lot of headache in the past of planner switching, which is fine because I figured out what worked. But I thought that this would be helpful for you guys. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about for you to consider is that disc-based planner systems are completely customizable and they're totally flexible. So because of the disc system, you can move pages in and out. So here is the month of October. And if I wanted to take this out, I totally could. All I would need to do is pull up on it like this, and then all you do is just pop it right back in. The other great thing about the pages is that you can add things that you kind of stationary that you already have. So this is just some more examples. So this was a full sheet of Happy Planner, or I think I got it on Amazon, type of paper. And I cut it in half and hole punched it. I have the Happy Planner puncher. That's the one that I have experience with that works great. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but if you are going to invest in a disc-based system, I would highly recommend. I tried to avoid it for a while, but it just makes everything so easy. So like I said, cut this down and then you can just pop this right in here. You can take it out. And I have some examples that I wanted to show you of how I've been using the half sheets in my planner. And I just have been doing this for, I want to say, a couple of weeks, not long at all. So here is an example. Right here, I put in a half sheet and I just wrote down the weather and then also what I had for lunch. You can also add like a full sheet in. So I put a full sheet in because this was kind of like my Spanish practice that I used all this for. Memories right here. And then on this actual sheet of paper is where I put like tasks or a to-do list. So that's just another great way that you can kind of customize your planner for what works for you. The pages you can easily remove. Now, if you use a different style planner, so I have an example right here. So this is a bound planner. This I think was from 2020, possibly. I obviously can't really add pages to this. Of course, you could tape it in with washi tape, but it's not as easy to put something in here, decide that you need it someplace else, and then move it around back and forth. Of course, you can add, you know, dividers and sticky notes, which I have in here. Let's see, just trying to find one that I can show you that doesn't have personal information on it. Actually, let me go ahead and grab an empty one so you guys can see the pockets that I have in here. So this is an example of a divider pocket. You can pop this in and out. I have two in this planner right here. One for paperwork for me, and then the second one is paperwork for my daughters for their school. So once again, that's something that you can do with a disc-based planner system. You can rearrange things, you can add things, whatever you need for your life at the moment, the disc-based system will work. Okay, Something else I wanted to talk about is the durability. Now this is just for Happy Planner because that's all I have experience with. The durability of these discs. As you can tell, I have put a lot in here and I haven't had any issue with these discs. They're just a sturdy plastic. These are not the metal discs. But I have tossed this planner in my bag. I've tossed it on my desk at work. It has fallen on the floor. It's fallen off the couch. It is very durable. I had another planner, which I won't share the brand name, but it fell and the spine, I don't want to say shattered because that's not the right word for paper, but the spine basically ended up falling apart, which was very frustrating. So I feel like the discs are super sturdy. They're heavy. You can upgrade to metal discs if you want to, really just to keep everything together. Something else to note is compared to like a spiral bound planner, which I love spiral books, spiral planners, especially the O-rings. I have had in the past with another popular planner company that creates spiral planners. The pieces have they bend. Some of them bend very easily, which can be frustrated. To unbend them, they can also get squished together. They can become sharp. When you have a disc system, that's not something that you really have to worry about. Something else is just organizing things. So it's so easy to organize things in a disc-based planner system. So I have a bunch of tabs. I've got one here. I've got a current today. I have a blank one on the top. Then on the side tabs, I have even more. So I have projects, adventure days, and then all the months of the year. Here on the bottom, I have even more tabs, Spanish in contact. So you can organize your disc-based system any way that you want to. I have a separate disc-based planner system. It's not upstairs, or I would show it to you, just for my Bible study, my scripture reading, prayers, things like that. So you can definitely take any type of disc and paper and create whatever you would like. Here's something else that you can add if you have the hole punch. This is just a tear off from a tear off notepad that looks like this. And I basically just tore the pages off, punched them, and then I can go ahead and pop them in any place within my planner. Like I said, so I can pop it in, use it, I can leave it in, or if I don't really need it, I can always just take it out and throw it away to kind of lessen the bulk that's in this particular planner. Now this planner was an 18-month planner, and I thought that I would have enough space to leave all of the months in here, which is originally why I picked this up, because I got this planner. It was on sale when I picked it up, I believe for $14 or $15, and it was a full 18-month planner, which was amazing. So I did pick it up because I have just completely loved it and really customized it to what I need. I did go ahead and take out 6 months, so it's now just a 12-month planner. That's not something that you can really do with a bound planner like this. Here is another example of a bound planner. This is, I think this is Tomei River paper, but this is just an example. This was a 2024, and because it is bound, and because of the stitching, if you were to take 6 months out of this to try to reuse it, you would basically destroy the planner. So if you are someone that you're still kind of like on the fence to find your perfect planner, I would definitely recommend trying a disc bound system, because you can take months out, you can add months in. You could use this just for 6 months if you wanted to, just by using plain paper in a hole puncher. So it definitely makes it so much easier to organize things. Something else, if you wanted to add a lot more space, you can purchase, they're called expander discs that are much larger than this. And if I wanted to add back in the 6 months that I took out, I think I would probably need expander discs, because there's just no way that I can add anything else to this. The cover is nearly at the top of these discs, but that is just kind of another benefit or perk of using a disc bound planner system, is that you can expand. If you wanted to, you could put your whole address book in here, or you could do an entire monthly budget section without having to buy a new planner. You would either just need to buy the inserts, or or you could just use plain paper like this. These half sheets or these, you know, kind of inexpensive tear off sheets of paper are really great. You can put budgeting information here. I showed you earlier that I've used it to track the weather and what I had for lunch. You could also do it for really any other aspect of your life. You could put some motivational quotes on here, fitness information, really whatever you want to expand your planner to make it work for you. If you are a student or if you're in college taking classes, then you could use either a full sheet or a half sheet like this just to keep track of your assignments or things that are due, maybe any notes that you want to take, any reading, anything like that. The next part that I really love about disc-based planners are that you can, this is once again just going to go with personalization. So I have a bunch of different covers, and this particular one is from Happy Planner from, trying to think, maybe 4 years ago, this cover, and it's still in really good shape. I haven't had any issues with any Happy Planner covers. This was a Happy Planner that I used back in 2018. This is the mini size, this is like the classic size, and once again, the cover still looks great. This is another type. That was the front cover, this is the back. The discs are still in really good shape. The pages are in great shape. I haven't really had any issues. I mean, they're just so durable. But anyways, back to the covers. I have purchased a bunch of covers from this company on Etsy called Wander and Spruce. This is just an example of one of them. This was a winter cover. Depending on the size that you get, she also makes them for other planners as well, but I choose the Happy Planner classic size. So she has just, I mean, I'm trying to think how many covers she has. I mean, she has to have at least 100 or more different options. But anyway, so this was a seasonal winter one. This was actually the inside cover, but they're all reversible. So that was the back. So that would be like the back. Hopefully you guys aren't getting too much of that glare. That would be the back. And then flip it back over. This is also like if you were using the blue side, that's what you would see. And then here's just an example of like the front. So you can personalize your planner really. Hold on. Okay, just as a side note, when you saw me struggling, these are not Happy Planner discs. Let me just put that out there. These are from Amazon, which is a whole nother topic. So just please ignore that. But anyways, the covers are great because, like I said, I picked up over, I'm trying to think, maybe the last 2 years, I've picked up a couple of different ones that are all seasonal, and I can just keep reusing them over and over again and just make it more fun. If I wanted to, I could probably switch them, you know, definitely every season. But it's just something else that you just, like I said, you can't do with a bound planner unless you were going to get like a Moterm cover or something like that. So if you like to really just be creative with your planner, if you like artwork, if you like different colors, like I do to switch it up, then a disc-based planner system can be really fun. And also it's something else to know is that you can really look at it like an investment. Now I certainly wouldn't go out and, you know, pre-purchase all these things if you don't think you're going to use them or if you've never used a disc-based system. However, I have been loving this so much for where life is right now. I know that any future covers that I order will get used because, like I said, I use this for my planner, but also for Bible study and scripture writing. Something else is just the sizes are very portable. So like I said, this is a small, this is a classic. And then I also have another size that I wanted to show you. And this was one that I picked up from Hobby Lobby on clearance. Not to use right now, but possibly for next year. This is, let's see, I think this is called Classic Skinny, maybe. So it's the same length as the classic size Happy Planner. The discs are the same size as the mini, but it's only just about half of the sheet of paper. Where are my examples? So this would fit right in here. Let's see. And then I do have these, which I also picked up because they were on clearance. This was $7.49. This was $1.74, and then there was an additional kind of discount on top of that, which is why I picked it up. So this is the size paper that goes inside. So they're definitely portable. This size you could definitely throw in a purse. This one you could possibly also fit in a purse or a bag. But even if you chose to go with the classic size, which is the size that I have right here, which is approximately, I think it's about a 7 by 9, I think. I don't have a ruler handy. But it is very durable. Now, compared to the big size Happy Planner, which I have never had, that looks like it probably would be better just sitting on your desk or just being at home because it is so massive. But this size right here, along with the other sizes that I showed you, I think work really well if you want to take them with you. And also, as I have added more things to this, it hasn't really become as heavy as I thought that it would. The last thing that I wanted to talk about with the Happy Planner specifically is the paper quality. So I have used a thinner type paper in the past, like this, which is extremely thin, Feather Light, which I have used in the past, like I said, and enjoyed. This is the same type of paper that you will find like an Astrology notebook. This is the Aura Estelle, as well as Hobonichi. They all use the same type of very thin, delicate paper. Now the paper can handle a lot, but you're gonna get so much more shadowing and bleed through depending on what type of pens, markers, art supplies basically that you want to use in your planner. Now for the most part, I just use highlighters like this. I have some mild liners that I will use. I have these Papermate flares that I will sometimes use as well. But the Happy Planner paper is so well made. It's so thick. I don't have the GSM count for you, but I will look it up online and try to find it and put it in the description box. Let me see if I can show you. Just this past week, I was setting up my planner for next week because I like a Monday start, and I put all this washi tape down. Here it is. Okay, so I put all this washi tape down. This whole section I had washi tape, kind of like, let me see. I have right here. Okay, so I had washi tape down, but I had like 4 sheets of washi tape, and I put it all down. And after it was down, I also had like these really cute St. Patrick's Day stickers. I just did not like it. It was awful. And so before I decided to completely tear it up, I had used scissors like this, like massive scissors, not a paper cutter because I don't have a paper cutter. I was at work, just grabbed my scissors, so very sharp scissors like this, opened them up, and I went like this across the edge to just kind of trim up the washi tape. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. You can see how it's looks like I sliced it. So because I was just trying to trim up the edges on the washi tape. So anyways, I did it on this side and on the end of the week. Trying to clean it up, I still just didn't like it. So I ended up pulling it up. But in that moment, I realized I just took super sharp scissors to my planner and like sliced it like this. And you know what? The paper did not cut. It didn't go through. And I just thought to myself, that is shocking. If I did that with super lightweight, thin paper, I could not have done it because it would have ripped a hole in my paper. That has happened to me in the past with other thin paper planners, even with stickers. So this washi tape that you see right here was up here. I think I started up here, I moved it in the middle here, and then I moved it again. And the paper, this Happy Planner paper, did not tear, didn't mess up any of the stickers. It was so thick and durable. And I thought that's kind of crazy that I used super sharp scissors that are not made to, you know, slice open. I mean, obviously they're scissors, they're made to cut, but something that was that sharp and it didn't cut the paper. So I tell you all that and I share that story with you just to say that I think that the Happy Planner paper is very durable, it's reliable, it doesn't really bleed through. I use, let's see, this is just like a ballpoint pen, but I've also used the disposable fountain ink pens that I think are really great also. Now, like I said, this is only for Happy Planner paper. The off brands or the things that you're going to get like on Amazon or in other places, I can't really speak to, but the Happy Planner paper has been great in my experience over the years that I've used it, but especially this year because I feel like this planner right here, I have really just put through the ringer to figure out what is working. And overall, like I said, this disc-based system is working so well for me. So basically, thank you guys for sticking through me through that video. I know it was kind of long, but I just wanted to share with you, if you're kind of on the fence, you don't know if you want to try out a disc-bound system, if you want to try out Happy Planner, I just want to give you some food for thought, to maybe you watch this and realize you do want to try it, or maybe it's just not going to work for right now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you found this video helpful or inspiring. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I hope that you guys have an absolutely wonderful week, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.